This is Robert Ferringo here with the Ferringo Report for Wednesday, August 28th. Be sure to check us out at www.docsports.com. It was a miss in Major League Baseball last night. The one that really hurt us was the Pirates. They made a nice little comeback, tied it at 6, but couldn't get the job done late. But I'm coming right back with them today. I have a good feeling about Pittsburgh. They just made a real nice trade. I like the value in that game. And that's just one of several sides and a total that I like this evening. Also, last night's play, the Detroit-Oakland total play that we had, that should have been refunded because the game didn't go 9 innings. You always want to make sure that you check your sports book or whomever you use to bet through. Always check the rules on games like that, but that one should have been refunded because it didn't go the full 9 innings. So that was yesterday and what we got going on today. And then, of course, the big news, obviously, is the start of college football tomorrow. We are T-minus 24 hours away from the first release of the college football season. I am obviously ecstatic. I know the rest of the handicappers are as well. You can just tell, kind of calling and emailing back and forth with the guys, that everybody's pretty jazzed up for the start of the quote-unquote real games. And it's, should be a great season. I'm really excited about it, and I have a feeling that this is going to be my best season yet. And one of the reasons I'm so excited is obviously tomorrow is the first ever release of the King college football betting system to the public. The system went 42-20 for over $8,000 in profit last year for $100 per unit bettors. That's over $80,000 for the season for dime bettors. And for the first time, I'll be releasing these picks to the public on Thursday. This week right now, I'm still deciding. I have one of the system plays that it says is a system play, but I'm not 100% sure how I want to use it. But I'm looking at either 5 or 6 picks. And in one of the games, I have a play on the first half line and the full game line. So I'll have some more details on my insiders page that you can check out for that tomorrow. Overall, I'm probably going to have somewhere around 10 or 12 plays this weekend. I know that seems like a lot, but anyone that's bet with me in the past knows that I have kind of a unique betting method, the Ferringo method, and that I'm kind of a volume handicapper. In these videos, I'll talk more about that as the season goes on and get a little bit more in depth into the reasons for that. But the bottom line is just that the math makes more sense to do it my way, and I've been extraordinarily successful, one of the most successful handicappers in the country over the last 7 years doing it like that. So it's one of those things you just got to trust me on. So we're already up over $1,000 in profit from the NFL preseason this year. So I'm really excited about the King system release, and I'm really excited about just kind of continuing and building on the early season success that we've had so far. Today's free play is actually going to be a college football futures pick. Going a little off the grid on this one. But I am looking at the under for the TCU Horned Frogs. I like TCU under 8 wins. And also, one of the main things about this bet is that you should be getting plus 120 or plus 125 on this under, and that's really what makes this an all upside wager, in my estimation, because we're either going to win or we're going to push. And when you're getting plus money in that type of situation, it's just a bonus, really. I look at this team and I just don't see them winning 9 or 10 games. They're not in the Mountain West anymore, where they were pretty much guaranteed 5 or 6 or 7 just soft victories each year. They're playing big boy football in the Big 12. I know this is their second season. They should be a little bit better, but they only went 7-6 last year. And while they will be better, I don't think that they're going to be appreciably better. And also, some of the other teams in the Big 12 are going to be improved as well. So TCU does get Casey Pascal back, and that's a huge upgrade for that offense. His loss in the middle of last season, really, it didn't submarine their season, but it kind of lowered the cap of what they were going to be able to do. But the thing is that can you really count on the guy for 12 regular season games this year? I mean, he's flaked out in the past. He could get injured. It just I have very little trust in Casey Pascal. But really the main thing about TCU this year is that their schedule is brutal. They open with LSU and Arlington this weekend, and TCU is going to be playing without their best defender in that game. They're underdogs going into that game, so they're not expected to get that win. But then TCU also has to go on the road this year and play at Oklahoma State and at Oklahoma. And I just don't see them going on the road and beating either one of those teams. You add in home games against Texas, and tough road games against an improved Texas Tech team and against a Kansas State team that's always tough in Manhattan. And I mean, that's 6 games right there that I've listed that they really realistically could lose, and I just don't see them splitting those 6 games. So even if they overachieve, they're still not going to get to 9 wins. I think 8 wins is kind of the ceiling, and that's where this bet is at. So I think it's a really good value play. Take TCU under 8 wins. So that's it for today. Again, we got 24 hours till my first college football picks of the season. I can't wait. I know you can't either. Let's get this thing going. So carpe diem and good luck.